scrolling through those expensive retail sites. Now we all know the pain of needing a fresh kit, but seeing those crazy high prices, well, there's a smarter way to support your team. Welcome to okjersey.com. The quality speaks for itself. Look at the detail on these designs, whether it's the latest from Manchester City or a classic City kit. You can get any jersey in every size you need, and yes, you can fully customise it with your name, your number, or your favourite legends details, from the Premier League present to EPL retro. If you're looking for it, it's here, and it's always for the best price. Ready to save big? Head to okjersey.com now and use code NAF at checkout. That's code NAF to score an extra 8% off your entire order. Cheers!
Yes, people, and welcome back to We Are the South Stand. You know what? 77 people in here already. First show back for quite some time. Apologies, people. I was missing pretty much the whole of December, but just getting myself in the right place mentally. And yeah, I am. So we're back, and we're here to talk about Manchester City. And I had to get Patrick on because I have been keeping an eye on Patrick's Twitter, and I like that top, by the way. That top's beautiful. Should wear that top.
Yeah, this is for Marc jersey. It's a very good top. I think
jersey. There we go. Go and check them out, people.
Yeah, they're very good because I wanted to see the quality, because I kept on seeing you man advertising. Then I was like, okay, let me try. The quality is great. The jerseys are good.
Yeah, very, very good. Direct from the factory, people. But hold on, is this true? People? Breaking news, is this true? Anyone seen it? Can someone verify that for me? Because I haven't seen that yet.
Let me see.
Oh, god damn. Wow.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
God damn. He's coming straight in. For who? Because the team's not out yet, is it? FPL Main Road have said it, yeah? Okay. God damn. What are we saying? So it's got to be him and Ake. Do you know what? Does that mean they're playing him, Ake, and maybe Kuznov on the right?
I don't know. Maybe it shows how bad Ake is, or whoever is not playing.
Oh, you can't be playing Max and Kuznov as centre back, surely.
It can happen.
Surely. That's very inexperienced, bro. Very, very inexperienced.
Yeah, but I don't see it anyway. I'm trying to find a link. Do you have a link?
So anyone who's asking who Max is, Max Allen, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, is an academy player that has been that was loaned out to Watford. Has played 17 games for Watford this season. From what I've heard, Watford fans are glazing him. I've got a friend who's a Leicester fan, so watches the Championship. He said he's been good. 4 caps for England under 21s. We recalled him from his loan because of the situation we're in at the moment. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, it just seems mad. I mean, I expected to see him against Exeter. I didn't expect to see him tonight. But hey, Rodri's benched. Okay. So I presume that means Gonzalez is coming in. Well, let's wait, people. Listen, the actual team will be out in about half hour, so we can properly go through the team. But Patrick, firstly, how are you, mate? And people, make sure you're smashing the likes. How you been, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Just enjoying the holidays and enjoying Man City, playing football.
It's 10 minutes. 10 minutes. What time's kickoff? It's kickoff 7:30.
Yeah, kickoff is. Wait, what time is kickoff?
It must be an early kickoff. I didn't even check that.
I think it's half.
That would make sense because I was on a show with Martin earlier and he said he had to leave to run to the ground. So, it's a 7:30 kickoff. So, yeah, the team's going to be out in 10 minutes. So I'll post it in 10 minutes. Turkey bench. Right. Before we move on to tonight, because in 10 minutes the team will come out. We haven't spoke for so long, Patrick. We've had City kind of be good and then City drop off while we haven't spoke.
Yeah, it's very It's very exciting. It's not a bad thing though. I don't think City have dropped off. I think we had very difficult games, and in those difficult games we got a bit exposed because we were never perfect, you know. And
I hear you. I mean, look, we're talking Chelsea at home. We should.
Now, but the Chelsea one, we had to beat Chelsea, especially with the circumstances they came with.
Agreed. For me, the Chelsea one was a bit like going back earlier in the season where we were saying you don't take your chances, you get punished, and I think that's the case of that Chelsea game. But I've seen your Twitter.
What has my Twitter done?
You're asking the usual Patrick questions, and Jay's just. I mean, Jay said it perfectly. I'm going to ask you.
Jeff Fresh, you're a fraud. I know Jeff Fresh, he's a fraud. You know,
Jay's a good guy, man. Jay's a good guy.
Nah, Jay is a fraud. He's doing it purposely. Wait. Do people? People don't believe that Maresca is coming to City. I was saying Pep out because Maresca is coming to City. So I'll simply just.
I think we've had a chat with him. I don't think anything's been decided on anything just yet. But
is it?
No, I mean right now, because I have seen in the comments as well, and there'll be comments on this video as well. I have seen people in the comments saying, you know, blaming Pep for. Has someone set the fire alarm off, bro? Oh no,
that was the thing. It's full of water, so it's been emptied.
I've seen some people in the comments blaming Pep for the injury crisis. And I think that's, for me, they were saying, oh, you know, we should have rotated more. But hindsight's a beautiful thing. And when we were winning games back to back and going on runs, no one was talking about rotating players. But now is, you know, we should have. And are you blaming Pep for any of the injuries? Let me just ask that.
Nah, not really. I sort of blame the whole institute, you know, because they know from the beginning that there's issues in this squad, especially defense, where we don't even know what's wrong with John Stones, and we all know Nathan Ake has got one leg. And do you know what's more daunting? I don't know why people are even shocked. If Nathan Ake doesn't play today, who's shocked? He came on the last game with a big bandage on his knee. So I'm not blaming Pep for the injuries. Maybe the other thing is, wouldn't you blame Pep for saying maybe your rotation was not great? If you look at like left back, that maybe you should have rotated Nico O'Reilly with Ainori, who's a defender, more before he went to AFCON. I don't know. It's very hard to blame anybody for injuries, you know.
I agree with you. I mean, it does. Right. The one thing I'll say is it's unfortunate if we look at we all knew we needed to rest Rodri, right?
Yeah.
And Rodri, to be fair, we rested Rodri. Rodri at the start of last season, not this season, the start of last season, he got rest. Yeah, he didn't start the first, I think, 6 games. He came in, he got an unfortunate injury. We've been saying the same about Gvardiol a little bit, but again, it's just unlucky, right, for me with those two. And the Ruben Dias one in the same game. Look, it's very rare any team gets their main 2 centre-backs injured in the same game. So that was very unlucky. But I do hear what you're saying, that, look, we bought Vitor Hayes, we bought Khuzanov, right? We know that John Stones, I mean, I don't know what's up with John Stones. It's like no one ever knows what's up with John Stones. We know that Ake is getting a lot more injuries than he used to. And look, I'm not going to say Akanji was my favourite out of my 5 defenders, but
he was okay. He was okay.
He was available, right? He was available. Now, we've gone and loaned him out, kept Ake, kept Stones. So I do hear what you're saying. Loaned out Vitor Hayes, loaned out Juma Bar. So we have loaned out the players that maybe you can rely on a little bit more potentially fitness-wise, but not experience-wise, because they have no experience whatsoever. So I do hear what you're saying, that maybe, and I was probably someone saying, I think we're fine for centre-backs. If we hadn't loaned so many out, I think maybe we were fine for centre-backs. But yeah, in hindsight, it's a beautiful thing, is what I'd say on it. It's not something that you can... But yeah, I do hear what everyone says. Look, we know that the treble the summer after we did the treble, maybe that transfer window. I will never be too critical of that transfer window because I actually really rate Kovacic. And I think we're missing Kovacic at the moment as well, by the way.
Yeah, we are. I think a lot of people abused him when he was here. But I've been thinking in a lot of games when I'm watching, I'm like, oh my God, if that was Kovacic next to Nico Gonzalez, we look better, you know? But I don't know. But let me just ask a question to you, Dax. This Max thing, if he comes on for Ake must be tossed. Like, you must be done.
I mean, I want to see who's starting. I know.
Is the lineup out, though?
It'll be out in literally 2 minutes. So I'll get it all ready. So as soon as it's out, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, I need to see it is. I mean, I'm just looking at the team, the post, and the post even had Ake on it. But yeah, if we go with Kuzanov and Max, then I mean, does that mean Ake's got an injury? I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what it means.
It means, I don't know. And this also shows that Guehi must be, they must buy him. Definitely buy him. If this kid has come all the way from Watford and has been put back straight in, we should be talking to Crystal Palace and giving them the money.
Well, from what Martin told me earlier on another stream, Martin said that apparently we've offered on him. From what he's been told, we've offered on him already. I haven't read that yet, but, you know, Martin does know people associated with the club. And Liverpool, I don't know if you saw what Slot said today, but Slot's kind of come out and said, look, we bought Leone in the summer.
Giovanni, whatever his name is, yeah.
Yeah. So he's kind of said, realistically, we probably won't be going for anyone in January. So it might just be for Guehi. And then it's a question of how interested in Guehi is Bayern Munich.
Yeah, but Glasner says if Man City are coming for him, they can have him. If Guehi says yes. So maybe
the right money. But this is the thing, is what does Guehi want? You know, I think Guehi now knows if he comes to City, he's going to be starting for the rest of the season, which then obviously means that he will get a World Cup place. But he's pretty nailed on to get a World Cup place anywhere, I think. Right, the lineup is out. So we have Ake is starting. So I think. Yeah.
So the Max thing was a lie.
No. Let me share my screen with you. Give me a second. How do we do this? Who's messaging me? Right, share screen.
Yeah, it is. Ake, Kusanov, and everybody is starting.
Yeah,
it's Nico O'Reilly that's on the bench.
So there's the lineup. So we're going with. So it looks like it will be Ake on the left, Max and Kuzanov in the middle, Nunes on the right, Nico, Bernardo, Tijani, Foden, Doku, Haaland. Of course, alternatively, we might be playing three at the back. You never know. You could play Max, Ake, and Kuzanov as centre backs.
Rodri's on the bench.
Rodri's on the bench, but after the last game, I kind of expected that. I kind of did expect that. Nico's obviously back in. I think if we were to play, because you've got to remember, without Kovacic, if we were to play both, although I like the idea, and I think with this defence, there's some games where we're going to have to start playing Rodri and Gonzalez in a pivot to protect the defence. I think we're going to have to, right? I mean, you've got to remember, we've got to go Tottenham away. We've got to go Liverpool away. We've got Old Trafford coming up. We've got a lot of tough away games. And in them, I think we are going to need a Rodri and Gonzalez pivot. Foden starting surprises me a little bit because I think Foden looked tired.
Yeah, he hasn't been doing very well recently. What I don't like about Foden's new role is when he drops deep into midfield, it looks like he doesn't really look like he's doing anything.
Sorry,
that's just
people,
me.
bear with me. Which one is it? Oh God, where am I? That one. That's better, thank you. I Uncle's back. Uncle's back on the buttons. Yeah, right. I hear it. But he was kind of playing in a 10 role against Chelsea. It was kind of with Reinders on the left. I'm still baffled with this whole defence thing. I mean, look, Max has just come back to the club. For Pep to put him in this game is putting a lot of faith in a player that he hasn't really seen too much of.
Yeah, but he did say that this kid is good. That's what Pep said in the press. So
one thing I'll say is, and I said this on a show earlier, right, is that ultimately we are without Gvardiol and we are without Ruben Dias as a partnership for 6 weeks. Ruben Dias will be back probably in about 6 weeks' time. So we are going to have a lot of games with the defenders that we currently have, right? It's also fair to say that, look, Guehi might come in. But what is very important is that this defence has a solid game today, right?
what, the back three?
Bro, our defence full stop, especially Max, Kuzanov, Ake, those three, right? Because it's if they don't, what does that do for their confidence going into the next game and the next game and the next game? Because we can't be... And that's where I'm a little bit surprised that Max is being thrown in straight away. But look, it does show Pep trusts him. Maybe against Welbeck, but Mint... Bro, it's going to be, what is it? Minty against Ake. That's going to test Ake's legs. That's going to test Ake's legs. What are the likes on people? Let me know. Please make sure you are smashing the like button. So for those of you, I'm going to share it again, just for anyone that hasn't seen the team news so far. Hopefully you can see that. But we've got Donnarumma in goal, got Nunez on the right, Kuzanov and Max Allen in the middle. We think Ake on the left. Then we've got Nico Gonzalez, Bernardo Silva, Tajani Reinders. It's going to be, Nico and Bernardo Silva are going to have to put a shift in today. Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku, and Erling Haaland. Look, Doku starting for me was very important. Very, very important. Actually, yeah, Patrick, that's something we need to speak about. Doku. Did you see Chez's take on Never a Foul the other day? Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. It was one of the funniest texts ever.
For people that don't know, in fact, for people that don't know, Chez, who is a Chelsea fan, I was saying that I think Doku this season has been one of the best wingers in the Premier League. To which Chez said that he thinks that Mudryk is a better winger than Jeremy Doku.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the thing for me with Jeremy Doku, right? I think one of the jobs that people aren't speaking about enough that he's done this season is at times picking up the ball deeper in our own half and helping out O'Reilly massively, driving forward with the ball. It's been, and I think that, and also that pass the other day, bro, he's starting to prove that he has got a pass in him.
Yeah.
So I think he's important. Are you, with Semenyo coming in, are you wanting to see Semenyo and Doku both start?
Yeah, that's the way forward, isn't it? And you know what's funny about Semenyo? I was watching his interview. He says he can also play in midfield. He says he used to be a midfielder. And then I was like, this is actually good because he's very powerful in midfield. He reminds me of what Doku does. You know how Doku gets the ball in midfield and drives through the middle. Yeah,
diagonal run, bro. And it's just it's you either he's either keeping the ball or you're fouling him. It's the same as Grealish. Yeah. Grealish used to do it very well as well when Grealish used to drop deeper.
We need pace and power in this team, People have to understand that. Yeah, we do need pace and power. Yeah, but big up. I can't wait. No, I don't know why. I wasn't excited for the football match. Now I'm excited because I want to see Max. I want to see how he does, Maybe it's too much pressure on the kid, but I want to see how he does.
Look, from what I've been told by fans of Watford, I've spoke to a couple that live around here, and look, they can't say enough about him. I think the fact, look, I don't believe City would have gone and called him back if he wasn't going to get game time. So I fully expected him to get game time. I'm just a little bit surprised it's the first game, but at the same time, like I thought his first game would be against Exeter.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be in the FA Cup. Are you surprised at Cherki being benched for this game? Because I'm not, you know.
Nah, I'm not. He was stinking in the other game. He was trying to do a lot in the other game, and I was like,
right? Trying to do way too much.
Yeah, I was like, man, just pass the ball. Those moments where you're just holding on to the ball, and he was lost for a minute. So I was like, he's gonna get dropped. I think he's gonna get dropped.
Yeah. I just personally feel that also. I think Foden. I can't. If I'm going to say that Cherki wasn't great against Chelsea, I also think Foden wasn't great against Chelsea. So I actually think both of them. Were a bit poor. Now you can't drop both of them. You have to have one of the two. Maybe the thought is Cherki off the bench impacts the game a little bit more, which I would say you bring on Cherki in the 60th minute. Hopefully Gonzalez was almost rested and not risks taken against Chelsea. But I'm just very weary of this defense.
What's wrong with the defense though? The only one who doesn't have legs is Ake in there.
So realistically, right, Donnarumma is going to have to be leading this defense. Yeah. Him, you could say Ake maybe, but probably the reason why Max has come in, from what I've been told, he's very comfortable on the ball and building up from the back.
So he's basically there to build up. So he's going to play in the middle of the two, isn't he?
Yeah.
So wait, Nathan Ake is playing left back.
No. Yes, so Ake will be left back. I think Max will be left-sided centre back. I think Kuzanov will be right-sided centre back. Then Nunes. But from what I've been told, that Max is good, is very comfortable on the ball and building up from the back. So I would say that's probably why he's come in. But yeah, my biggest thing with missing Ruben Dias is missing his leadership, and it's something that has probably been downplayed a lot over the last year and a half. You know, people always, when I say, I think, or when a lot of us older, you know, the main road lot say, oh yeah, but Ruben Dias is a leader. People say, yeah, but being a leader is a bit overrated. I think for me, like if I look at City, I would say we've only really had 3 centre-backs. People help me out here. 3 centre-backs that are leaders. Vinny. Actually, you could probably say Kolo Touré as well. Yeah, you could say Kolo Touré. Yeah. Kolo Touré could lead.
Laporte was the leader, wasn't it?
Laporte was 100% a leader. He could lead the line. Ruben Dias, Vincent Kompany. I don't think John Stones necessarily can lead a line. I don't think that Ake can lead a line. I don't even think Akanji was good at leading the line. That's why it always worked when Ruben Dias was there. Yeah, Zabaleta is a right back. I hear you, but I mean him more. So that's what. And what I'm saying is, with the leading of the line is the catching people offside. If you don't have someone leading that line, the defense could be moving all over the place. So look, let's hope Kolo Touré has really, really drummed it into him in training. And like I said, Donnarumma has to. Someone just said it perfectly in the chat. Where is it? Where's it gone? There we go. Donna has to father the defense.
Yeah, but that's his job as the keeper, isn't it? Keepers always have to talk. That's what we used to say. That's what we used to say about what's his name, Edison, that he doesn't talk much. Donnarumma, I think he talks that much. So we'll see. But to be honest with you, as I said, I wasn't really excited for this game because we haven't beaten Brighton in the last 3. But now looking at Max, I just want to see him. O'Reilly was knackered. He got. Can I tell you something? Can I ask you something? Since Daniel Levy is gone, Wouldn't we go to Spurs and try Van de Ven? Because I think he would be perfect for this City side.
Bro, hold on a second. We're talking about injury prone and we want to go and get Van de Ven.
He's a good centre back. He's a very
Bro,
good centre back.
Van de Ven is a good centre back, but Van de Ven would get injured all the time for City. All the time, man. I hear it. See, I've seen one thing I've seen is if we don't get Guehi, I've seen rumours that we might bring back Callum Doyle.
Callum Doyle, didn't we sell him?
Yeah, we sold him to, oh God, the name's gone out of my head.
Is it Blackburn?
Who was it?
Now that's a centre back who was ready to step up, but we never gave him a chance. Callum Doyle.
Yeah, the other one that surprised me that we never really gave a chance. Wrexham, that's it. Thank you. That's where he went. He's gone to Wrexham. Again, look, it's a risk. Bringing back a player from the Championship is a risk, but Schlotterbeck is a shout. But
what about Mbete?
Who?
Mbete was still here. Mbete, he was still around. I think last time I checked, he was on the academy list. He's still on the academy list.
I don't rate him at all. Don't rate him at all.
He wasn't he supposed to be the next Vincent Kompany?
Southampton centre back. Now, when you say Southampton centre back, are you meaning the ex-City player, England under-21's captain?
Howard Bears.
Yeah, I was surprised he never really got given too much of a chance as well. To be fair.
Yeah, Mbete is still at our academy. He still belongs to us.
We sold him. I'm pretty certain we've sold Bellis. I'm 99% certain we've sold him. Yeah, Harwood Bellis I like, but I'm pretty certain we sold Harwood Bellis.
No, I'm talking about Mbete. Mbete is still registered as a City.
I'm not a fan of Mbete. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of Mbete. But look, bro, for me, it's not... I hate to say it. For me, it's not a question. We have to go and get Guehi done, right? If we are going to be in a title race, yeah, and continue this title race, not kind of drop out in January, because, bro, we're about to have the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and the Champions League all kick off, right? The amount of games we're about to have now in this next 6-week period,
it's mad.
We have to, And for me, it's not a case of, let's start negotiating with Crystal Palace. I get you don't just ever go and pay someone what they want, but we have to get it done ASAP, bro. We have to. If we don't, we're saying we're going into a title race with Ake, Kuzanov, and Max Allen for 6 weeks. It's not good enough, man. We have to go and get Guehi in. You bring Guehi in, and then all of a sudden, Guehi, Ake, Guehi, Kuzanov. I think that's good because Guehi is a bit of a leader. So I think Guehi can lead the line. So for me, we have to fully send for Guehi.
Do you think? Wait, are we getting Guehi because he's actually a great centre back, or we're getting Guehi because that's the only option we have?
No, I think he's a good centre back.
That's fair.
Especially we have to remember as well, by the way, people, the homegrown thing is still a thing, right? So for us to I think if we were to bring in Schlotterbeck, we might have to drop someone out of the squad, right? Because people keep mentioning Schlotterbeck. Now, one option would be, I think you don't put, what's his name? You don't put, Gvardiol in the squad for the Premier League for the rest of the season.
Also, you take him out, but you have to keep Dias, isn't it? What about Max? Is Max going to be put in the Premier League squad? Obviously, he's playing.
Yeah, I think he'll have to be. Yeah, actually, how old is he? I think he's 20.
Like 20 years old. Yeah, 20 years old.
You probably wouldn't need to put him in yet. And he came from the academy because he's on loan. I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, and we have to be careful because if he performs, they might forget about Guehi.
I hear it. Sorry, 1 second, people. I can hear little feet coming down the stairs. Is it here? Sorry, 1 second. Patrick, you talk to him quickly.
Okay. I don't know. It says Guehi is a good centre-back, not a great one, but he's homegrown. That is true. Well, what is everybody thinking about this match? In terms of prediction, I haven't seen anybody predict. What are you predicting? Because as I said, I wasn't excited about the game. I'm only excited now because Max is playing. I want to see how it goes. Thank God we're playing at the Etihad, because I think if we were playing at the away stadium, I would be scared. I would definitely be scared. I have the game on right now here, and I also have the table up. You're going for 2-2. I think we draw this, we're out of the title race. Kobe, if we draw this, we are out of the title race. I think so. Yeah, I was frustrated about the Sunderland and Chelsea. Yeah, huge game for our line. Yeah, I think if we draw this, we're out of the title race. And can somebody tell me in the comments, when was the last time Haaland scored? When was the last time Haaland scored? Because I haven't seen him score in a long time. Okay. So it was 2 matches ago. If we draw, it's over. Yeah, if we draw, it's over. Nobody should be looking for a draw in this game. If we draw against Brighton, we're done. And you could see against Chelsea, when we drew against Chelsea, the players were devastated. It was as if it's over. Fuck, it's at 7:30. It's just 6:30. I thought the match was going to start earlier. Ryan, please be in the draw. Ryan, I haven't. He says, good to see you, Patrick. Hope you are well. I'm great, man. I hope you're well yourself. Ryan, please win a draw. We should relax on Tijani. Tijani was misprofiled, you know. Most of the City fans thought Tijani is a box-to-box. He's not. Look. He's not a box-to-box like Gundogan, where he's good in 2 boxes. Tijani is more attacking. It's give me the ball, I'll score. Yeah.
Bro, do you know what it is? Yeah, when we got Tijani, right, people looked at his goals for AC Milan, and people said, "Oh, he's like Gundogan. He's like Gundogan going forward. It's not like Gundogan going backwards." Right?
No, he's not. He's
not. And now maybe he might adapt. But for me, I saw enough in the Club World Cup to know that he wasn't, defensively is not where you get the best out of Reinders, right? We saw against Wolves first game of the season. That's why it frustrated me a little bit that Pep in some games kind of continued to try and play him
as a DM.
As a DM. Because it was like, nah, that's not him. And we've seen it. Now that, and do you know what? You know who the one that saw it is? Pep Linders. You know, who was it against where at half time we brought on Reinders, or we pushed Reinders up alongside Haaland. When he scored, Pep started pointing at Pep Linders.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't understand Pep, why he clearly knows that this guy is not good defensively. He clearly knows that this guy is like a second striker, but yet I don't know, this experiment was trying to make people DMs, because we were talking about the same way when he got, what's his name, Nunes. He was trying to make Nunes a DM at a point in time.
Well, it didn't work out. At a point in time, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Over recent weeks, maybe not the last 2 weeks, because the last
it's worked. It's worked recently. Yeah,
he's played him in the DM role, which actually is which is Pep saying, "You're ready. You're not too thick to play in midfield."
Yeah. But this is what I told people, that thing of saying that you're thick to play in midfield is just an excuse to throw him as a right back. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I just feel like Reinders just tell him to attack. That's why I think people have been crying for the pivot of Nico G and Rodri. Because if you told Reinders you're not here to defend, I think he would kill a lot of teams.
Yeah.
That's what we need, though. This lineup, I'm surprised to. I'm very excited to see what goes on. And I'm just looking at the TV here. It looks like Chelsea have their manager on the sideline already. That's
really? What?
Yeah,
Matisse?
he's right on the side.
Matisse?
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. Yeah,
I can't.
He is, yeah.
Honestly, bro, when I woke up the morning that he first got linked with Chelsea, and I saw pictures of him, I honestly thought it was Matisse. I thought someone had AI'd Matisse into a management role. But question for you, Erling Haaland. If Marmoush was here at the moment, if Marmoush wasn't at AFCON, would you be giving Erling Haaland a rest?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it Erling Haaland's fault that he's not scoring at the moment? Because Foden has given him a few through balls. Cherky has given him a through balls and he's missed. Yes, you would be giving Mamouche a run because in some of those games, I believe it Mamouche was subbed on. I think he scores against Sunderland. I think he does score against Chelsea.
Yeah.
But you never know. But the thing is, Haaland, does he need rest or he's just having a bad patch at the moment?
Well, that's why I asked you the question. That's exactly why I asked you the question. I feel like maybe Haaland, sometimes players need a rest. And I do feel like today is a big, big game for Haaland for me. Usually when Haaland goes a couple of games without scoring, he'll bounce back. I think tonight we need Haaland to bounce back. But I would say that once Marmoush is back, I do think there's a world where we start seeing maybe Marmoush, Doku, Semenyo starting.
That would be cold, though, you know. And
go back. Right, let me throw you back to March, April, May time last season. Right. In fact, let me throw you back. I think it was April when Haaland got injured, and we were playing a front three of Marmoush, Savio, and Doku. Right.
It was good. It was a good. That was good.
Well, we scored, I think, 15 goals, right, in 6 games. So if you remove Savio from that and put Semenyo in that, is it even more fluid?
Yeah, that's a good front three. But is he going to do it? Because Haaland is Haaland, isn't it? He's supposed to play all the time.
I'm not saying drop Haaland. You know what? Marmoush up top is better than Haaland. Anyone that says that, you're thick, right? I'm sorry, the amount of goals. But I do think that, like last season, Haaland is being run into the ground a little bit because at the moment, you know, we've got to remember Marmoush was injured not long before he went to AFCON. So Haaland has started most games for us. That's where I think maybe Haaland does need Marmoush back just to give him a bit of rest. Now, the other one is you could play Semenyo through the middle.
Yeah, he plays through the middle, doesn't he? He says he's always wanted to be a striker. For me, I don't know. I would like to see Haaland, Marmoush, and Semenyo. That's another one I'd like to see.
Bro,
because I know there's goals everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of goals there, but would it work? Would it work? I mean, it's going to be absolute May. I can't lie. I think Semenyo gives us a lot. Like, where does Semenyo start? You could start him on the left. You could start him on the right. You could start him through the middle. So you could start Doku and let's say Doku on the left, Cherky on the right. And then after 60 minutes, when Doku's tired, bring on Semenyo, right? Or vice versa, start off Semenyo after 60 minutes, bring on Doku. For me, it's just we have that extra something. It's given us something off of the bench. I think Semenyo will work. And like you said earlier, the driving with the ball as well. I think that's something we need. We need a lot more.
We do, and I was surprised. I think I don't know. Obviously, you just say these things because he wasn't there. I say he was there against Chelsea. We win the Chelsea game.
Who, Marmoush?
So. No, I mean like both Marmoush and Semenyo. Yeah.
Well, I'll top trump you on that. If we had Semenyo against Sunderland, I think we win that game. 2 of those chances. I think Savio had 2. Good, very good.
This new Chelsea manager is playing a gimmick. He's hugging all, you know, like when they go on camera, he's hugging all the players in front of the camera. This gimmick of friendship is not going to last for long, you know. He's seen Santos having an interview. The guy is coming to hug him.
Oh God, he's doing the whole Klopp thing.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think that's his gimmick, isn't it? That's his whole gimmick.
It's all great until you lose a game and you face the English press. Right. And then very quickly, 2 losses and 2 awkward conversations from the English press. And all of a sudden, you're no longer cuddling people. You're snapping at people. But let's see. So, yeah, I think tonight is massive for us. Absolutely huge.
If we don't win tonight, I think we should just say goodbye. I think we shouldn't even because I don't see Liverpool doing anything. That's what scares me.
Liverpool without Salah, without Salah, Ekitike or Isaac, they're not getting anything against Arsenal. Yeah. So you bring in, I think tonight there's a few reasons. Firstly, I think Haaland needs to get back on the score sheet. Secondly, I think we need this defense to get off to a good start, right?
Yeah.
You don't want this defense starting to feel nervous and lacking confidence, right? Going into other games, because then that's gonna be a bit of a concern. So for me, do you know what would be? I mean, look, I want goals tonight, 100%. But if we could get a 1-0 tonight, I would be absolutely over the moon to say.
I'm taking it. I'm taking an own goal. I'm taking an own goal. I don't care what even an own goal.
It's a clean sheet. If we could get a clean sheet tonight, the confidence that we'll put into these defenders, because at the moment, bro, I expect Brighton to put it on us.
Yeah, but Baleba is not there, so Brighton depend on Baleba to carry the ball through midfield. Yeah, he's not. He's at AFCON.
Who?
Baleba. Baleba is still at AFCON.
Oh God, of course he is. Sorry, of course he is. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So they have nobody to carry the ball through that middle. Because last time, remember, that's what we struggled with, is him carrying the ball through the middle and a bit of physicality. But I don't know. Danny Welbeck is scary though, and I wonder who he's gonna pick. I bet you Danny Welbeck will go to the less experienced. Says Bareba has not played at all this season, Patrick. Yeah, but I'm just saying he's very good when he's in the team. Danny Welbeck, I bet you go on Mask. He will look after Max. I bet you go for Max. I bet you that's where he's gonna go. I know these seasoned strikers, they always go for the youngster. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, I think Ake and Minty could be interesting as well.
Minty is very good. He's not bad. Even Mitoma. Which side is Mitoma going to play?
I was just thinking, we've played Brighton away, haven't we?
Yeah, that's where they beat us.
Yeah, Minty. Yeah, Minty was good that game, wasn't he, as well?
I don't know. I just feel like the team we have is good enough to beat anyone.
Bo, look, this team is still good enough to... Yes, we've got injuries, but football nowadays, football has really, 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 really become a what have you done for me lately thing, right?
Yeah.
Up until... When did we play Sunderland? Round about this time last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before that, we were all happy, right?
Yeah, we were happy. We were 2 points behind.
We were 2 points behind. Arsenal was shaky as fuck, right? And everyone was thinking, you know what, City are in a title race. Two games in the space of a week, and now all of a sudden it's kind of we're nervous as hell. But this is where I think the defense has to have a massive, massive game tonight. Massive. I actually think, what did you think of Kuznetsov when he came on against Chelsea?
Kuznetsov is always solid. I think he's a good defender. Even people were trying. I was watching, like people trying to say, yeah, thank God. I am shameless these days. I don't care. I'm celebrating injuries. Even when Gabriel was injured, I was happy. I was smiling. What was I saying? When he came off and then we considered that goal, people were like, "Oh, it's because your two centre backs were gone." No. It's because Nico O'Reilly was tired. He got done by Gusto, and then obviously
and a very good pass. It was a horrible pass.
Donnarumma was disappointed because he tried to hold the ball, but he couldn't. But I don't blame him. But look, man, you're right. The defense has to perform, and Kuznetsov hasn't done anything wrong. Don't forget, at the beginning of the season, when we were playing Brighton, we only sucked when Kuznetsov got injured and left the pitch. Let's not even forget against Arsenal.
Right,
against Arsenal, it's the same.
This is the thing. We have to remember, Kuznetsov came in and Kuznetsov was looking absolute... Man United, against old Man United. Kuznetsov came in and was looking great for us. Then he got injured, right? Now, for me, against Chelsea, I don't really think the kid put a foot wrong. In fact, the covering, when there was once or twice where it looked like Chelsea were going to get in behind us, and Kuznov's positioning, his pace, and even he wasn't going to ground as much. I don't know if you noticed that. It's like, and also the other thing I will say is I saw Pep kind of speaking with Kuznetsov before he came on. I think Pep recognises that Kuznov right now can't build up from the back like Vardy or Diaz can, right?
Yeah.
But those diagonal forward passes to Haaland from Kuznov, 2 or 3 were successful, right? So I don't think Kuznov put a foot wrong against Chelsea. Even down to the one with Delap, the way he saw that, the way he got in front of Delap, put his body in the way, and just ushered the ball out of play. So I'm not worried about Kuznov. I'm more worried about the overall defense as a unit not being used to one another and the leading of the line.
Just tell them you're trying and then they're talking
So
about
we will see, though, people. We will see.
I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think the one I'm worried about today is Nathan Ake. I want to see if he can manage the whole game. I think if he goes down, I'm pretty sure City will be calling Crystal Palace immediately. They'll be calling Crystal Palace.
Oh, I hope we're already on hold to them. Bro. We shouldn't need an injury to Ake. Like I said, even now, bro, we've got 3 centre-backs, and one of them is, well, in fact, Kuznov. How old is Kuznov? 20? 21?
Yeah, let's see how this goes now. He's young, though.
Right. So we've got Kuznov, who's 21. We've got Max, who's 20. And we've got Ake, who's injury prone. We have to go and get Guehi either way for me.
Yeah, Kuznov is 21 years old, 6'1".
Bro, when I saw him at the open training unit, absolutely. You know, when I'm not saying he's built like a brick shithouse, I'm not saying he's built like a bodybuilder, but you know when someone just looks solid, just looks pure muscle. He's a big, and especially for a young lad. But you look at it like this, bro. We've got Kuznov, who's 21. We've got Max, who I think is 20. And then we've got a kind of Ake, who's getting on a bit and is injury prone.
And then Nunes is 26.
No. But centre backs, that's it. That's all we have. That is all we have as centre backs. We have to go and get Guehi. We have to. But right, people, we're going to leave it here because I know the game starts in 40 minutes. Patrick, you're not doing a watch along for this, are you? I was looking for it.
Nah. I'm good. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it on the TV. I'm just going to watch on the TV and enjoy a bit of snacks. I don't like watch-alongs. Watch-alongs are for Kelkster. I don't like watch-alongs. No, she's the one who twerks for watch-alongs. I don't like watch-alongs.
Oh, I can't do watch-alongs. I can't lie. That's one thing, people. So we are, as you may or may not have seen, because I know the algorithms work different. I'm doing uploads every morning. So there will be an upload tonight after the game. Just a little 15-minute upload talking about the game. And then tomorrow morning, I will be back at 10:30 with a panel. Quite a few people. Patrick, you're more than welcome to join, but I think, are you working?
Is that 10 a.m. in the morning?
10:30 a.m.
Oh, I'll see you then.
Yeah, perfect. So we're going to be back tomorrow. Appreciate you all being here. Please smash the likes on the way out, and let's hope that Manchester City get us to W. If we don't, I know there's going to be a lot of serious conversations and people. One last thing. Make sure you head over to True City Fan TV. It's in the title. Just click on it, take you over there, subscribe to them, and you will catch Kells doing watch-alongs, and you'll catch Patrick with his
hating on Pep.
Hating on Pep. Until then, we're out. Everyone have a good game.